right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's gonna get in your face. He's gonna try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Aspinall in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend has Khabib Nurmagomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to make a statement here tonight. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map, and certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm. His striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster, and that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the feet? And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission. Oh! How about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Aspinall getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's got to be careful here. That was a slick transition.
Nurmagomedov gets back up. That punch no good. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, straight punch, it's there again. Another shot here. Well, he works his entire striking game off of that jab. Doubles up on the jab now. Nice kick to the midsection. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's got his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Midway through round one.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, this one could be over soon. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. This opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. 20 seconds to go in round one. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Round two next.
All right, well, take a seat, please. All right, listen. You can't wait. I need you to be first, okay? Let's get behind that jab and start throwing your kicks out there. Punches first.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. Punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, beautiful counter on the jab after blocking the strike. Nice job turning defense into offense for the longer fight.
Great timing on that double leg. Great job getting the fight to the ground. Takedown lands.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault going for a submission. That guillotine is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Knee on belly. He's raining down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Aspinall.
Oh.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. We might get a stoppage here soon.
In the half guard.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Now he's going full mount. Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Aspinall's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Final seconds here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. 2 rounds in the books. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Aspinall's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Man, his jab is good. There it is. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Aspinall gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown. And it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish this takedown at all.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He passes to half guard. Oh, right into mount.
All right, side control now. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Aspinall.
This is where he wants to be.
Aspinall's in half guard now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Khabib's back inside control here. Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside physician might have to intervene soon.
All these actions, though, these big actions gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in. Staying busy from bottom position here. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Aspinall's able to transition back to side control now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over. Nice.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Khabib's right back to the full mount. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting, he wants this badly. Arm very tight.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Great defense by this fighter.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Fast jab lands him.
Lands the lead right punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant bump.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he's out! Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how...
Aspinall's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal.
The triangle choke is locked in. This was a beautiful technique. He just has to get his feet behind his knees.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, big shots here. Aspinall's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside position between rounds. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Print the shirts. Ground and pound. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
Takes his back now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Nice positional control here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Oh, good defense, yes. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Big shots landed by him now.
Gotta be careful here.
And there it is! Khabib Nurmagomedov takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Oh, man.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
And still undefeated and now a knockout artist, perhaps not, but Khabib Nurmagomedov getting it done by TKO here tonight. He's always been sort of underappreciated as a striker.